everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. Happy Thanksgiving to those of you who I didn't get to say Happy Thanksgiving to. And now we are officially in the Christmas season. So, you know me, I am going to be doing Christmas until probably a week or two before Christmas. I usually do some last minute ones, like towards Christmas, but when it gets really close, I start thinking of the next holiday, which would be Valentine's Day, I believe. But yeah, or New Year's. But anyway, I always love doing crackers, and this one is a pretty unique one that I designed. I don't know if I've ever seen a three-sided one. I did this one triangular, but I'm not even sure. I don't think I've ever seen one, but I'm sure there's one out there somewhere. But I put a window also in it. I fussy cut the little deer on here and put the Happy Holidays at the top. And it's a very easy one to do, but it's really fun. You could put any kind of candies in here. Plus you can put little toys in here. It's really, really fun for kids. So what you will need for this is you're going to need some designer series paper, and I am using the Reindeer Days. So it's this one. It's actually the back of this one, and then I fussy cut this deer here. You can cut out the jumping deer, this one right here. You can cut this one out. I thought it was going to be too big, so I wanted the one standing. So I went ahead and fussy cut him. If you want to do a lot of these and you have a scan and cut, use your scan and cut. I only was going to do 2 with this reindeer, so I decided just to fussy cut it. It was just as easy. But you can use a lot of the different images on this paper. So there's quite a few deer on here. You can even use this one right here. Here's some really small ones, but you don't want to probably use those. But look at these. You can use this one laying down. You can use this one with the little strings of light. But yeah, there's a bunch here, and you can use every bit of this paper. You can use this side for one, and then even cut out the trees and put a little deer. There's so many ideas for this, and it's super, super easy and a quick one to do. So that is what I'm using for that. I am also using some window sheet. I am using the deckled rectangles, and that's to make the window, and then I'm using the Christmas Friends for the Happy Holidays on here. And yeah, you can even use this stamp set and do the little mouse, color him. If you want to make it a little bit more detailed, you can use him. He'd be really cute because he's a small one. But there's ideas go through my head, y'all, as I'm doing them. So the paper you're going to need for this is, I'm going to use the same paper because I love this. It is 6.5 by 7.5, and then the window sheet is 1 3/4 by 3 1/4. So those are really the only 2 measurements you'll have to remember. But if you are new to my channel, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and please share, because all those things really help, especially the thumbs up and the commenting and the sharing. Pretty much everything, but usually the thumbs up is one of the big ones. So yeah, I appreciate all of you who do that every week. I know there's several of you, and I really appreciate you. All right, so let's get started with this. We are going to score this. So we are going to score it on the 7.5 inch side, and you're going to score it. Use the thick ball on the stylus because this is designer series paper. So on the 7.5 inch side, we're going to do it at 1, 5, and 6. And then you're going to turn it on the 6.5, and you're going to do it at 1/2, 2.5, and 4.5. That is it, y'all. Now I know this paper is kind of busy. I'm going to try and fold this so you can see it a little bit better. It's even hard for me to see. I need to look on this side. So it's a little bit easier. So the side that has this 1 inch is going to be the bottom. So we're going to cut here. I'm going to try to cut it on this side so you can see a little bit better. Then you're going to cut up this one. And we're not cutting into these yet. I'm going to show you how I do the bottom because it is triangular. So we're just going to cut those like that. And then what you're going to do is you are going to start, there are 2, I can do it from this side, it may be a little bit easier for you to see. There's 2 score marks here. So what you want to do is you want to cut first. We're hand cutting this. So just cut a V, and you can make it as big as you want. Don't go too crazy because it might be too big when you fold it. And you need an area between here too, so your ribbon will hold. So then I do the one in the middle first, and then I go to the next one. And I use this as a template. So I just lay it down here, and then I cut on the template. And you don't even, once you cut one side, you can just cut to the other. It's really, really easy to do. And we're going to do the last one when we seal this. But we need to cut our window in it first. So let me do it this way now so we can... So this is going to fold here. So you want to fold it first, and you want this part in the back. So I'm going to put my window right here. So we're going to open it, and this is where the fold is and our glue tab. So it's going to be the one in the middle here. I'm going to grab my triangle here, or rectangle, not triangle, my rectangle here, and I'm going to center it in that 2-inch part here. So let me fold this so you can see. I'll just fold it down so I can see too where, and you want it below this score mark and in between these bottom ones. So you just want to center it right there. I'm going to use some of my mint tape to hold it in place. And then you want to make sure it's centered in the middle of that. I'm going to send this through. You want to send this through like this, because it only goes 6 inches, only goes through the machine. Here, I'll bring the machine over here so you can see. If you have one that's wider, that would be great, because I know they do make some wider ones, but this is going to fit perfectly in here. And we're going to just run that through. Just make it easier for you to see how I do it. And then you have your window there, and I'm going to grab my window sheet, and we're going to close up the window. I am going to use some tear and tape for this, and it should fit right on the sides of there, enough space for it. I just like putting this on the window sheet because when there's such a narrow part, it'll hold it in here really good. And then we'll remove the backings from these. Up. Let me get that down a little bit. There we go. And then the window sheet just goes right on top there. And then there's your top. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue this part right here. I guess I'll use tear and tape since I've got it out already. You can use your Seal Plus, tear and tape, anything that you want. Make sure I got that down. So don't pull up like the last. And then you're just going to fold this. Line it up really nice, the edges. And then you have the box like this. Now we're going to go ahead and cut this one. Now I still have my little piece here, so I'm going to lay that in between those score marks. And once I have that first one, you can see where your score mark is, and you don't want to go over your score mark. So you want to go in between those score marks, and then we have that all ready to go. Now here's where I like to kind of like push these out and sharpen these a little bit better. You can just kind of push it down. Just work it. When it's designer series paper, it's really easy to work it in. All right, we are going to do the bottom now. So for the first one, I'm going to just cut in here on both sides. So that will fold in like that. I think I need to cut a little bit more. You have to really kind of just eyeball it. Yeah, like that. And then the next one, we're going to do the same way. You're just going to cut in there. And there's that one. And this one, exactly the same way. And then that will fold down. If you have anything overlapping at the bottom, you can always cut it later. I'm going to go ahead and use my Seal Plus. And we are going to glue these down. These are so easy to make, y'all. So there we have it. I do have overlapping right on the side here, which is going to drive me crazy. So I have to cut that off. If you have anything that overlaps, I didn't line it up very good, but look how cute it is that you can see inside there and everything. All right, so I'm going to grab my ribbon. I am using this silver, the sheer ribbon with the silver edge. I love this ribbon. And before I do that, let's cut the top. You don't even have to cut it. You can leave it like this, but I just like to add a little bit extra, and I just guesstimate the center and go from there to the center. So I'm just eyeballing it to the center. That. They don't have to be perfect. And then there we have a little bit more of a decorative top. I just thought it was cute. All right, let's put our candy in now. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick some of these mints in there. You can use like Hershey Kisses, all different kinds of things in these. That one's a double one. There. They have some really cute mints too. This is a good one for a nursing home too. Just put some of those. I always, when I take mints, I always take the soft ones because I'm always afraid that they're going to choke. I don't know, like, you know, sometimes some of them are like childish, so I always worry about that. So I always take those soft ones. And I'm going to make a bow here. And I like nice bows, big bows on this part. And I grab my shears here. Trim those up. But I love leaving a really nice big bow on it. And then I already, like I said, cut out the little deer here. So we are going to attach that. I'm going to use wet glue for this because I don't want to put it on the whole thing. I just want to put it on where I'm going to put it on the little deer here. Just on his little feet and on the side. He's so cute. I love it. I love the birds and stuff on this one. It has little birds in his antlers and a little bird sitting on the side here. And then we're going to just stamp our sentiment, the Happy Holidays. And it's about a 1/2 inch strip that I used. I didn't cut it because I just ended up cutting it by hand. So it ends up being about 1/2 inch. There is an inspiration sheet on my blog for those of you who are new at stampingwithamore.com. I always put an inspiration sheet with all the measurements to my projects on there, and then we're going to just stick this one up on the top here. Look how cute and how easy. Isn't that fun? I think these are so cute. I've never made one that's 3-sided. I don't think I have. But yeah, this one I put those little Andy peppermint crunch in there, and it's really cute in there. And then this one has the mints. But I think that it'd be really cute with some Hershey's Kisses, holiday Hershey's Kisses, or something like that. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog at stampingwithamore.com. And here is my November host code. If you place an order, I'd appreciate you using the host code. And I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you so much for taking the time out to watch. And I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.